Monotaro and Mew recognize each other and put their trust into one another. He found his mama! Oh, Monotaro! You found your mama! Oh, it's so canon, it hurts. Good people, it is another fine day in the year of the horizon. You're flying to that unknown with your United States Aviator, and welcome back to another Thursday edition of a Danganronpa Hunger Games. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. It is Thursday, and today, well, this week altogether, actually, it is World Eyesight Week, World Vision Week, World See. You gotta be able to see things with. So you know what I did? I was like, I need to get some oh gosh, I need to spin the wheel today. Good gravy. Oh gosh, I didn't even foresee that happening. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, today I was going to put only people or teams with someone with glasses in the game, and I was like, that's a good episode. That's a good episode. Not a lot of people. It wouldn't even be a full-size Hunger Games. And I was like, I can do more. What else can I do? When I think of eyesight, what does that mean? What do I think of eyesight? I think seeing. That's right. And what is something that you can't see, even with good eyesight? I can only think of one thing, and his name is John Cena! That is right. So in addition to people who have some sort of eyesight, or eyewear rather, I'm not going to just say glasses because Mew is here for eyewear, representing the Goggles clan. Anyone who I think John Cena, or could take John Cena in a fight, they're in this game too. So ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce everybody who's here today. Starting off at the very top, we have the Pimped Out Rides Mondo with Mew and her fantastic goggles. The Magical Girls. They have killed many an adult in their time. They are... Please, John Cena is no match for them. Kotoko and Monica Band-Aid. Now, while Ibuki will probably get the hand from John Cena, Seiko, with the correct pills, could take that man's down. The Big Buff family are here today. Sakura and Nekomaru, no justification needed. The Steel-Minded Girls have Komaru, and they have Sarah. The Pimp's entourage has Ryoma, he took down a whole mafia. He can take down John Cena. Mukuro for hashtag Grace trying to get Hina back. We also have Small and Mighty, Fuyuhiko, and Chihiro. Fuyuhiko is not backing down from the fight, let me tell you. Awful Intense, we have Haiji, and we have Tengen who's wearing glasses. See, there we go, we got some glasses people. In fact, we got a couple glasses people in a row. Way of the Sword, we have Kiyotaka, and we have Peko with fantastic glasses. They really bring her whole thing together. The blue-haired betrayal team, we have Miss Sayaka, freaking Sayaka, and we have the glasses wearer herself, Miss Plain Jane Samuki. Ultra Despair Hagakure has Cannon and Hero, and you're like, neither of them could take John Cena. Neither of them wears glasses. If you remember Hero from Danganronpa 3, those glasses made that man's beautiful. The Sparring Sisters are here to spar with the man that you can't see. It's Akane and it's Tinko. From the Babysitters Club, we have Maki and we have Masaru. Perfect Professors, we have Kizakura and the glasses man himself, Mishima. Have you ever seen his eyes? I unfortunately haven't to discard you guys. Why did you show me that? Togami Corporation has Togami wearing his fantastic glasses with Karumi. Hope and Despair has Makoto and Junko the Thick Boys. Both have glasses here today. Fat Togami and Hifumi. Split Squad has Corey. He is in the house today with Genocide Jack sporting her fantastic glasses. Fight Club has the Great Gozu, trying to bring Juzo back once again. Ultra Despair Boys has Taichi wearing some lovely glasses of his own, and we have Yuta. Literary Arts, we have Toko wearing fantastic glasses with Miss Now. Moving along, two new teams. We have the Student Council, Katomi, who is always ready for a fight, and Murasame, and we have the Care Bears, Monophony, and we have Monotaro, and that is the list of teams here today, ready to fight. And before I say anything, last episode, there was a little mistake. The Big Buff family did not actually get team instability. Kibo was out before they got completely out, and Kibo was all alone. Unfortunately, that means that Kibo and the Mechanical Good Boys actually got team instability last Friday. You can go and check it out yourself, but that is what happened. It evaded my gaze because I was so used to looking for 2 people, and I was like, oh, that's right, we have teams with 1. But that means you gotta keep in mind, someone's getting instability today too, so ladies and gentlemen, tell me in the comments, who do you think is gonna get first? Who do you think is going to the despair dimension? And do you think anybody's coming back? Just those 3 things. I gotta find the wheel, actually. Where is my, oh, it's all the way over. Oh, gosh darn it, jeez Louise. God. I should have known. I should have been prepared. Always be prepared. I knew I also need to actually go in here, because no longer a 25% chance. Oh boy, no it's not. It is... Oh, jeez Louise, we are over, golly, we're at 30%. We're at 30%. Golly, we're at 30%. Alright. Yeah, that's it. Golly, oh well, every time it's been close, but this time I got a gut feeling that this is about to be a championship episode. The singles title is about to be on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a big wheel today. We got a big wheel. Let me go and start up the screen recording. 3, 2, 1, and the little thing is up now, which is perfect for editing me. And I'm gonna click this right now. We are at 30%. If this doesn't hit today, Ibuki's in the episode tomorrow. And I'm scared for her. I'm scared for her. Will she have to defend her title? That means Mikan would also have to just be in the Band-Aid team. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll let it go. Oh, order remains again. Okay. Alright, 35% tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness gracious. We're stopping that. You got lucky, Ibuki, but I don't think you're gonna get lucky tomorrow. That is not all the things I mean, you guys have already made your comments, but I'm not done yet. Even though we've been having such terrible despair and such heartbreaking moments, you gotta remember that we still have an OC episode coming up. It's on the screen right now. Ladies and gentlemen, the OC episode is coming soon. Make sure to enter your OCs if you haven't yet. We got plenty of entries. It looks like it's gonna be bigger than last year's, or yeah, I guess I could say last year's because it was in 2019 and we are in 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are ready for it. The link is probably in the description. It's in the description. Hopefully it's in the pinned comment. It'll be in those locations, and if it's not, you can go on over to the community tab because it is there. I promise you that. Ladies and gentlemen, if I had to pick who I think is gonna win this one, first of all, it's gotta be somebody wearing glasses. There's not gonna be any top-notch fighters here today. Pekko's winning this one. I got Pekko in the way of the sword coming out on top. If we're talking last place, I hope it's not either of the people with just one person left, so I'm gonna pick any other team to lose a person. I'm gonna go the thick boys. I think Hifumi's gonna get out this time. Hifumi's getting last place. And I got Way of the Sword winning with Pekko. Those are my picks. Hopefully my picks do okay. They've been okay recently, actually. My picks haven't been that terrible. They haven't been that bad. I got Kyoko. Last week I had 2 correct picks. One for the winner and one for the loser. The loser hurt my soul a little bit. But, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time. There's a tag team episode. We don't need the secret achievements. But I guess I will pull up the Despair Dimension list because I'm gonna have to send somebody there after we click Resimulate. Not 1 time. Not 2 times. Not 3 times. Not even 4 times. Well, I guess we are gonna click it 1, 2, 3, and 4 times. But we also gotta click it a 5th time. 5 times for the spiciest of RNG. Are you guys, you know what I could do? I could see what was 6. I would keep this tab open. I could probably right-click, resimulate, and open it. We'll do that one day. We'll see what the 6th one is, but not today. We're just doing 5. It's just 5 today. We're not gonna jinx anything. We're gonna go ahead. Relationships are enabled. We need to see what awaits beyond the horizon. What will happen? Who knows? I know. As we click proceed. Let's start it all off at the very top, ladies and gentlemen. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Can we please? From yonder, over there, sound the horns! I really do. Kizakura blows a kiss at Seiko before running away from the cornucopia. Monica convinces Tenko not to kill her, only to kill her instead. Tenko, you avoided the despair dimension all sorts of ways last week. All sorts of ways. Your partner's been in the despair dimension, and she made her way out. I think she's gonna have to be the one to save you this time. Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, it's been a rough go for V3, but Tenko, I gotta put your name on this list with my purple despair dimension pencil. You gotta go. I'm sending you to the despair dimension. So long, farewell to you, Tenko. It's been real. Ladies and gentlemen, Tenko's out. She's in the despair dimension. She is joining the ever-growing list of people who have joined the despair dimension, but Fat Togami runs away from the cornucopia, as does Sakura. Hiro piggybacks Toko out of the cornucopia. That's very pleasant. Maki finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Nekomaru accidentally steps on a landmine. Nekomaru, that's not, we gotta save Gonta, and that's not how you're gonna do it. Genocide Jack asks the Great Gozu and Kotoko not to be lewd in her presence. Dude, look, Genocide Jack, I think Kotoko's trying not to do any, well, I don't know, she had that one machine in Ultra Despair Ghost, let's just keep on going now that I'm thinking about it. Sarah snatches a pair of sais. Junko kills Komaru with her own weapon. You killed her with the gun that's only supposed to work on electronics and Monokumas? Komaru, you're really a robot? I had no idea. Monotaro and Mew recognize each other and put their trust into one another. He found his mama! Oh, Monotaro! You found your mama! Oh, it's so canon, it hurts, my baby. Fekko snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. Murasame finds a huge rocket launcher. Mishima sets Cannon on fire with a Molotov. Rest in peace to Cannon. Ryoma runs away from the cornucopia. Fuyiko bashes Yuta's head in with a mace. Tengen, Ibuki, and Mondo get into a fight. Tengen triumphantly kills them both. You killed two fan favorites, Tengen. People already don't like you. You're not doing yourself any favors. Masaru steps on a landmine. Rest in peace to him. Also killing Kiyotaka and Haiji. You took yourself out, Masaru, but you took two other people out with you, and one of them's Haiji, so everyone's good. Everybody give a good old clap for good old Masaru. I'm proud of him. He's a good boy. Karumi begins to bully Chihiro relentlessly. What are you doing, Karumi? That's not cool. Mukuro and Tsumugi haggle over items. Katomi blows a kiss at Hifumi before running away from the cornucopia. Monofani and now fight for a bag. Togami kills them both and takes it. How dare you kill the pink squad over here? Cory in the house convinces Sayaka not to kill him, only to kill her instead. She's going to sister. It is endless torment for her immortal soul. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Cory, for sending her to the house, and that makes that house absolutely glorious! If only you could have done that first, it would have been so beautiful. Akane runs away from the cornucopia. Makoto grabs some ice skates. Also, that's something I wanted to mention to you guys. Start putting some spring-themed events in the comments below, because we're about to get rid of the winter events. Probably in the next week or so. I'm slowly dwindling them out and starting to switch the simulator around a little bit as I do for the seasonal changes, so put some spring events in the comments below. Taichi also runs away from the cornucopia. As we proceed, we start it all off to day 1. Peko stabs Monica with a skewer, then hides the weapon in some meat on the bone. Bone on the meat. Bone meat on the... Togami begs for Mew to kill him. She refuses, keeping Togami alive. Hifumi finally shakes a tree to knock loose some fruit. Ryoma steals from Mukuro while she isn't looking. You two right here, you need to start working together. You're both all solo on this one. I think you're the only two solo people here right now. I guess Akane is solo now too. Cory in the house hears voices telling him to kill Kizakura. Kotoko severely injures the Great Gozu. I'm sorry, he was also single, but now he's dead. But puts him out of his misery, and that might be team instability for the Great Gozu now that I'm thinking about it. Fuyiko tries to sleep the entire day. Tsumugi fishes. Sarah receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Makoto, Murasame, Seiko, and Katomi play cards. Maki unleashes an insane grin of terrifying bloodlust. That's scary coming from Maki. Karumi receives a bottle of poison from an unknown sponsor. Junko explores the arena. Chihiro confides in Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack takes notes so she can exploit him later. Toko collects fruit from a tree. Sakura questions Mishima's sanity. I think we all did that at first, and then we all ended up loving the heck out of Mishima. Tengen receives a hatch from an unknown sponsor. Taichi tells Monotaro that he is rooting for him to win. Good on you, Monotaro, I guess. Fat Togami defeats Akane in a fight but spares her life. Yasuhiro catches the despair disease. He starts eating everything in sight, and we can proceed. It is time for 15 cannon shots, 15 lost souls, 15 death-arunis, 15 moments of Claire de Lune 4. Tenko, Nekomaru, Komaru, Kanon, Yuta, Ibuki, Mondo, Masaru, Taka, Haiji, Monofune, Now, Sayaka, Monica, the Great Gozu. Yeah, if we see everybody's statuses, I think the Great Gozu is the... yeah. He's a part of the only team that's out technically. By technicality, because he's the only person there. Ooh, it's a real risk when you lose your teammate, because I gotta put him down for team instability now. Jeez Louise. Rest in... well, I guess not rest in peace. Your team's not out yet. They're not out yet, but you guys aren't in a good place right now. You're not in a good place so long. A team instability for you, the Great Gozu. And Fight Club. Are you guys ready? Hopefully your picks are still in. Pekko's still in. She lost Taka, but she could still win this one. Don't count Pekko out yet. She's still got plenty of time to get some kills on, and we still got plenty of people to get through, so let's go ahead. Let's take a step back, let's take a deep breath, and let's proceed to see what action lies await. Ladies and gentlemen, Makoto challenges Sarah to a duel. With the strength of the mighty Blue Eyes White Dragon, Makoto banishes Sarah to the Shadow Realm. Sarah, you got lucky. Because I made an executive decision that this event would not send you to the Despair Dimension, but there is a copy of this event that does send you to the Despair Dimension. So, good luck to you. You got lucky, Sarah. Chihiro tends to his wounds. Fat Togami kisses Katomi, leaving the latter stunned. Tengen and Maki run into each other, deciding the truce for the night. Taichi receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Masaru defeats Kotoko in a fight, pointing his sword at Kotoko's neck before saying, "Not yet," and walking away into the night. That's terrifying. Terrifying, especially for Kotoko, the small child, but also master of the dark arts. Mukuro passes out from exhaustion. Karumi sets up camp for the night. Pekko puts all of her trust in Hifumi and allows herself to fall backwards. Hifumi does nothing and watches her fall down. How rude. Pekko's gonna get you for that one, Hifumi. Hiro goes to the Love Hotel with Fuyuhiko, but somehow wakes up next to Seiko. Genocide Jack and Togami huddle for warmth. It's a dream come true for Genocide Jack. Mew stays awake all night. Ryoma, Samugi, and Junko cheerfully sing songs together. Kizakura calls Sakura over to his secret cave. Scandalous. Akane puts her faith, her trust into Mishima and falls backwards, but Mishima does nothing and watches her fall. How rude. Mishima, I can't believe you. I guess that's not one of your students. Corey in the house receives an explosion from an unknown sponsor. Toko gives Monotaro a cup of hot chocolate. It was poison though. You didn't guess how that went. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. He's not a human, but I guess that poison will still affect him. He's dead or Rooney, but we'll proceed. It is time for day 2. We are only 2 days in as Murasame receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Ryoma unleashes his final smash on Kizakura and Akane. They both lose their final stock. Rest in peace to the both of them. Makoto accidentally runs into a tree. Samugi receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Pekko attempts to strangle Mukuro but awkwardly ends up massaging her shoulders. Mishima is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Hifumi and Karumi play tricks on Tengen while Togami steals from his room. Interesting. Okay, this is an interesting, well, the Togami Corporation clearly working together. Hifumi's just been jumping all over the place if I'm being completely honest this episode. Hiro, Taichi, and Mew draw a crudely drawn map of the arena together. Junko begs for Toko to kill her. She refuses, keeping Junko alive. That's dangerous. Corey in the house attacks Katomi, but Seiko protects her, killing Corey in the house. Corey, you're out of the house today, but you got yourself a beautiful Sayaka kill, and I will never forget you. Maki tries to sneak attack Kotoko, but Kotoko catches on and runs off. That's also terrifying. Maki with that insane grin that she had on from earlier, just sneaking up behind you. Terrifying. Genocide Jack starts to go insane. That's never a good sign. Everybody run. Sakura runs away from runs away from Chihiro, not the cornucopia, and Fat Togami manages to insult and compliment Fuyuhiko at the same time. So much potential in such a small body. We'll proceed. Never mind. It is time for an arena event. And the class all plugged into a VR game. Junko exploits a game bug, strangling my pick Peko. With toilet paper, she suffocates in real life. Taichi enjoys the game though. Ryoma helps Sakura plug in, but accidentally plugs the wrong wires, then Sakura's brain ends up leaking out of her nose. That's nasty. So long to the Big Buff family, they're out today, but Ryoma could still save his tag team partners. Hifumi finds a sci-fi weapon in-game, fires it at Samugi. The explosion also catches Mishima and Hiro, and all three die of shock. Hifumi, maybe I shouldn't have picked you for last place because now you are going off for some reason. Fat Togami enjoys the game. Kurumi solves the mystery of the Neo World program, as does Murasame, so does Togami. Chihiro finds a sci-fi weapon, fires it at Kotoko. The explosion catches Mukuro and Katomi, and all three die of shock. Rest in peace. I was really hoping for Mukuro. Mukuro was gonna be my saving grace pick since my pick is gone, but she's gone too. So that was gonna be a questionable saving grace pick for me. Makoto glitches out and falls to the world. He never wakes up. Toko enjoys the game, and so does Fuyuhiko. Seiko helps Maki plug in, but accidentally plugs the wrong wires in. Maki's brain ends up leaking out of her nose. Genocide Jack glitches through the world, and she never wakes up. Mew enjoys the game, and Tengen breaks a rule and is punished in-game by Monokuma. He falls into a real-life coma and subsequently dies. Ladies and gentlemen, now I can say it's a Clear Day Loon, and it's a hefty one. 17 folks. I think we're at your saving grace pick now, you guys. I'm not entirely sure, but I think we're very close if we're not there yet. 17 cannon shots. Can we hook it up for Sarah, Monotaro, Kizakura, Akane, Cory in the House, Peko, Sakura, Samugi, Mishima, Hiro, Kotoko, Mukuro, Kotami, Makoto, Maki, Genocide Jack, Tengen. And if we see everybody's statuses, ladies and gentlemen, we got Mew, Seiko, Ryoma for 3, all of Small and Mighty, 4 and 5, all of Togami Corporation, 6 and 7, Junko 8, 9, 10 for the Thick Boys, also completely in, 11 for Taichi, 12 for Toko, and 13 for Murasame. So we actually have 13 people left. It's not time for your saving grace pick. But that's the list of people who are left. Who are you guys rooting for? It is anybody's game in terms of people who could save their partners. I think it's just Ryoma. It's just Ryoma who is here who could save his partners. That is a thing that could happen. Will it happen? Is the big question. We don't know. But we have to proceed to find out. It is not time for saving grace picks left. You only need 3 more, and it could happen today. As at the start of night 2, Kurumi kisses Ryoma underneath the mistletoe. That mistletoe's never coming down. I keep taking it down, and someone keeps who keeps putting up this mistletoe? I promise you, I opened the door to the arena myself. I yanked that mistletoe down, and somebody keeps who put up this mistletoe again? Chihiro is awoken by nightmares. Toko questions her sanity. Me too, Toko, me too. Togami defeats Junko in a fight but spares her life. Murasame tells Mew that he loves her. Mew laughs hysterically. Seiko, Fat Togami, and Fuyuhiko sleep in shifts, and Taichi begs for Hifumi to kill him. He refuses, keeping Taichi alive as we proceed on to the feast. Never mind, I'll put these 3 fingers down because it is not time for day 3 yet. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes families. Hifumi and Toko fight Kurumi and Murasame. Hifumi and Toko survive. Kurumi and Murasame are gone. They are out of here today. Fat Togami, Junko, and Mew unsuccessfully ambush the boys, Togami, Taichi, and Fuyuhiko. Togami finally gets to take his anger out on Fat Togami. and Junko and Miu perished as well, so it's a shame for them. Ryoma decides not to go to the feast, Chihiro decides not to go to the feast, and Seiko also decides not to go to the feast. We'll proceed once again and see the start of day 3. We are definitely in saving grace pick territory, but let's see who else will be a part of those picks. Toko manages to insult and compliment Ryoma at the same time. Hifumi practices archery. Togami makes a wooden spear. Taichi rests in a fruit tree. Chihiro falls face first in the snow. That snow is melting. You got lucky. You could have fallen face first on some hard concrete. Fuyiko laughs at him from a distance. That's your tag team partner! Stop laughing at your tag team partner! Seiko receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. We'll proceed to the fallen tributes. Yes, we lost 5, ladies and gentlemen. You know what that means. After this, Claire de Lune for our fallen 5. Karumi. Murasame. Fat Togami. Junko. Miu. That it is time for your Saving Grace Picks! At the top, we have Band-Aid's own Seiko trying to get her first win. The Pimp's entourage, Ryoma, is trying to bring both of his tag team partners back from the Despair Dimension. Crazy Yoko Extra Large and Kaito, small and mighty, trying to get themselves a first win as a team. Fuyiko and Chihiro. Togami Corporation only has Togami left, but he has 5 kills. He is on a roll. Thick Boys only have the thick one, Hifumi, with 3 kills. The Ultra Despair Boys have already gotten a win this season. They're trying to get themselves a second win and get justice for Taichi, and Literary Arts has Toko with 3 kills. Ladies and gentlemen, those are your picks. Who are you gonna choose? Who is your saving grace pick? It is up to these final 8. Seiko, Ryoma, Fuyiko, Chihiro, Togami, Hifumi, Taichi, and Toko. Which one are you picking? Go down into the comments, make a comment if you have to, reply to a comment if you have to, edit a comment if you had to. Whatever you gotta do to make your saving grace picks known, make your saving grace picks known, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta make one too. And I think I'm gonna go with Chihiro. I'm gonna go Chihiro, because this is a relatively large game, and you know how Chihiro performs in these large games. He's the best boy. He's the ultimate, never forget it. It's almost the year anniversary that he became the ultimate on his birthday, I believe, Pi Day. Ladies and gentlemen, I got Chihiro. I'm locking that in. As much as I would like Seiko, I don't think it's her day today. As much as I would love Ryoma, I don't think he's gonna save his folks today. I'm picking Chihiro. That's my saving grace picks. Hopefully your saving grace picks do well. Hopefully mine does well as well, but it is time. The English release, or the translation rather, for Your Turn to Die has been released. Hopefully I have it up on the channel. If I don't, hopefully I'll have it up this weekend. Hopefully. We'll see. It might have been released yesterday. I might be playing it right now. Who knows? It's been a busy week, but are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? I think I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's hit that Samurai Woman. Hopefully that song makes a reappearance in Your Turn to Die, but it's not my turn to die. It's 7 more people's turn to die. As we click proceed, it is time to continue. It's only night 3, jeez Louise. As Fuyiko tends to his wounds, Togami summons a demon. After getting into a heated argument, Toko and Chihiro agree never to speak to each other again. Hifumi's trap kills Ryoma. Rest in peace, Ryoma. I knew it probably was not your day. Taichi uses Pot of Greed and receives clean water and fresh food. That's a good move. That's a good move, my boy. Seiko tries to treat her infection. Will proceed once again to the start of day 4. Toko thinks about home. Seiko receives an explosion from an unknown sponsor. Hifumi falls into a pit but somehow lives. Taichi picks flowers. Chihiro receives an explosion from an unknown sponsor. Togami attempts to strangle Fuyiko but awkwardly ends up massaging his shoulders. We only lost 1 person. Can we get a Claire de Lune for Ryoma? Which means, as we see everybody's status, the entirety of Small but Mighty still remain Togami, Hifumi, Taichi, Toko, and don't forget your girl Seiko at the top. That's your final 6. We are hearing this Claire de Lune, but we can go back and hit that Samurai Woman. That's right, because we gotta keep going. We gotta proceed. Let's see who wins this one at the start of night 4. Taichi, Togami, Fuyiko and Hifumi sleep in shifts, Seiko stays awake all night, and Chihiro stabs Toko with a tree branch. Ladies and gentlemen, she's out of here. We are now down to your final 6. Who's it gonna be? It is 5 boys and Seiko. Who's gonna come out on top? We'll proceed. As Taichi discovers a cave, Hifumi receives hot cocoa from an unknown sponsor. Chihiro feigns death, tricking Fuyiko into ignoring him, and Seiko also stabs Togami with a tree branch. Both Togami and Toko both died to tree branches today. What a shame for the both of them. As we click proceed, 2 cannon shots, 1 ship, Claire de Lune 4. Toko. Togami. We're at our final 5. It's Seiko. It's all of small but mighty. Fuyiko and Chihiro. Hifumi still remains, and Taichi trying to get some justice. Seiko and Taichi both trying to get justice. Fuyiko, Chihiro, and Hifumi trying to get themselves another win. In terms of people who would get you guys a fan vote, it would be Taichi, because the Ultra Despair boys picked up a win early this season. Everyone else would be a fresh entry onto the finale bracket for season 4 for the tag teams. Who will it be? But we are at our final 5, so you guys know we have to hit. We don't have to hit Samurai Woman again so much. I love that song so much. But it's time to hit that Crisis of Fate. I love that song too. And it's hitting up. You hear it right now in your hearing holes in your head. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead. Let's see who wins this one. As we click proceed, Seiko and Fuyiko try and pull apart a kissing Hifumi and Taichi. They fail. I'm so sorry, Taichi. I'm sorry we failed you. Chihiro tries to sing himself to sleep as we proceed to day 6. Hifumi severely injures Fuyiko, but puts him out of his misery. Fuyiko's out of here. He's relying on Chihiro now, who receives a knife from an unknown sponsor. Seiko kills Taichi with a bat, then hides his body in a snowman. We're getting all these snowman events just right at the end of the season when the snow is all about to melt. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll proceed. It is time for Fallen Tributes. We lost another 2. We are at your final 3. Who will win? I haven't the slightest. I never do, but I do know who's getting this Claire de Lune. Fuyiko. Taichi. And if we see everybody's statuses, we know who's in. It's Seiko, it's Chihiro, and it's Hifumi. Seiko with 4 kills, Hifumi with 5, and Chihiro with 2. It is anybody's game. Who's gonna come out on top? We remember Hifumi stealing the victory once before from expert deductions last season. Can he do it again to small but mighty, or Band-Aid? Will Chihiro, the king of the ultimate ultimates, come out on top? Or will Seiko finally get a win and a win for her team? Who's it going to be? I haven't the slightest, but it's your final 3. It is Seiko, it is Chihiro, it is Hifumi. We have to click proceed. Who will it be? It could be all over today. Chihiro begs for Hifumi to kill him. He refuses, keeping Chihiro alive. You got lucky, Chihiro. Now you can capitalize. As Seiko is awoken by nightmares, we'll proceed. It is the start of day 7. Chihiro kills Hifumi as he tries to run. He will not get that victory today, and Seiko injures herself. It is Chihiro, the ultimate versus Band-Aid's own Seiko, the only person in Band-Aid who has not gotten a win. We'll proceed to Claire de Lune 4. Hifumi. Things are tense now. We have 2 phenomenal teams, Band-Aid, Ibuki, Mikan, and Seiko. The team that really has real instability. Ibuki, the champion, and Mikan, the agent of chaos. Can Seiko bring them together with a win today? Or will it be Chihiro, an amazing team, small but mighty? He is the mightiest. He is the ultimate. Can he pull off the victory today? They have a total of 7 kills right now. Their team did fantastic even if they don't win. Who will it be? Band-Aid, small but mighty. Seiko, Chihiro. Seiko, Chihiro. Seiko, Chihiro. As I click proceed, it will be Seiko tracks down and kills Chihiro finally. The team that I manage is finally happened. The prophecy the prophecy, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, representing Band-Aid, it's Seiko. Let's go, Seiko, yes! Ladies and gentlemen, Seiko takes the big win today, and she takes it with, what, 5 kills? Ladies, gentlemen, that's how you win a game. That's how you get your first win. That's how you bring my team to the Tag Team Championship episode. Seiko's in both finales now, I think. That's awesome as well. Thank you, Seiko. You did it. If this were a wheel, you'd be the champion right now. But that's not the case. It might be tomorrow, though. Who knows? Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Big congratulations to Seiko for finishing in first place, Chihiro in second place, Afumi in third, Taichi in fourth, Fuyiko in fifth, Togami in sixth, Toko in seventh, Ryoma in eighth place, Mew took ninth, and in not last place, 10th place. From Hope and Despair, we had Junko. Nobody extra got sent to the Despair Dimension today, thankfully, and nobody got any of those instability events. I had like a handful more, if I'm being completely honest, but none of them popped up. When I did some random simulations just for me, a lot of them popped up, so I'm really shocked that none of them popped up this time. Tinko, unfortunately, did get sent to the Despair Dimension, and nobody saved her. Nobody got saved from the Despair Dimension today either, because Seiko pulled off a victory, which means tomorrow, somebody else is going to the Despair Dimension, but today we can celebrate the victory that was Band-Aid's own Seiko, and they're going to the tag team finale. No need for a fan vote this time. My girls, they're making it. They're making it. We'll proceed. As we look, this lasted what? It did last still a week, 7 days, even though most of the people were gone by day 3. We almost had the saving grace pick in day 3. Did we have the saving grace pick in day 3? I think we did. Yeah, we should, did we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we did. Ladies and gentlemen, that's where it went. All 7 days, 7 nights. Seiko, you did it. I am really so proud of her. Fumi, Seiko, and Togami all had 5 kills. Good on them. Fuyiko had 4. Chihiro with 3. So did Masaru with 3. Masaru, you're still a primetime player. Ryoma with 3. Taichi with 3. Toko with 3. Junko with 2, Tengen with 2, everyone else got 1 or 0. Corey in the house had the most important one though. Never forget, you guys. Never forget. Seiko took the win. I'm elated. Jeez Louise, it took a long time, but Seiko got hers. This is the season that was graced by Ibuki. If she loses that championship, I don't know what's going to happen. But I think her winning the championship has allotted all of these people who need justice to get their wins. So you better get yours if you haven't gotten yours yet. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll go back to the reaping. We'll go back to the reaping. We'll go back to the reaping. We could have looked at kill by statistics, but that's fine. That's okay. That's a-okay. We don't need to see that. We all know who won. The person who won is Seiko. This is my girl. She did it. I'm so proud of her. I really am. Bring up the tag team bracket. Look at that. Band-Aid. They made it. They're in the tag team finale again, but this time by their own means. They didn't need a fan vote. They came through for you guys. Congratulations to them. And that's the episode. That was I thoroughly enjoyed that one. Good job, Seiko. You made it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your United States Avian. I will see you all tomorrow for another episode of Danganronpa Hunger Games. It'll be a Friday simulator. It'll be the singles instead of the tag teams. It'll be a fun time. I'm ready for that one. That one really kind of inspired by, that's something I wanted to do this episode. I'll start it next episode. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, stay classy, passengers. I will see you all next time. Toodaloo, Flight Crew.